Okay, today we're going to talk about. No. Karen, una, dos, tres. Hello, we're gonna talk about Star Wars Episode 4, and well, this is my review. Okay. This is a type of science fiction movie that based on comics, which is called Star Wars Episode 4, and well, this movie is about an empire that rules in the galaxy, and this tries to end the rebellion that opposite him. I think this is a pretty interesting movie as it explores a history quite different from ours and different type of politics which allow us to see contrast between our reality and the reality to accord with this universe. Plus, we are gradually exploring the story and knowing it more and more, which allow us to put ourselves in the shoes of the characters and better understand their actions. Well, we're gonna talk about the story. The story begins with a ship of the Imperial Army chasing the ship of Princess Leia, as they are considered a group of rebels who want to start a rebellion against the Empire. Well, and installing the plans for the most powerful weapon of the Empire. This time, we are introduced two characters: Darth Vader, which will be the main antagonist of the saga, and Princess Leia, character of almost importance as film will be about to recuse. Of this prevent the completion of the weapon of the Empire. The plans of weapon Leia installs them in R2D2, a robot which is sent to another planet to prevent them from recovering the plans of the Seraph of Death. This reaches the planet where Luke Skywalker, which will become the protagonist of the saga, and then meet Obi-Wan Kenobi, and together confirm the Empire. Well, the actors who played this movie were Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia, Harrison Ford, Han Solo, and Alec Guinness, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and mostly for all hearts, David Prowse, Darth Vader. I think we should mainly highlight Harrison Ford performance. It felt quite naturally and full of charisma, which has the most beloved character of these films. God, he was a top of actors in this movie. Yeah. What I like about this movie was how they innovated the world of cinema, because despite having pretty bad visual effects during that time, they certainly delivered the best they could, giving us a new and different story in a complete different universe, which we are getting to know a little bit. Yeah, and well, getting to know. However, something I don't like about this movie is that apart from Harrison Ford, most of the other actors were not so good and did not feel natural their characters. Besides, this hasn't many convinces of the script are just on the same planet could be meet in Fine Archery 2. I think the lesson we learn this movie were that we should always help the others and be good people, despite the difficulties that we go through in our lives. As this is something that can be noticed in the main character, that despite losing his parents and uncles, never do the right thing, never stop to do the right thing. Sorry. And for the end, the group of people who would like to see this kind of movie are people interested in political issues, who like science fiction and adventure. If I have to recommend to someone, it will be mainly to teenagers or adults because the plot is very serious, complex, so it will be boring movie for a child. It is a PG-rated movie, and to include, I will say that this movie is not good or bad. It's just interesting. Uh, but it's a middle ground because hmm, on the hand present on one hand presents and innovates that are really original and scary, but in the other hands, well, has many script flaws. Well, this was Star Wars Episode 4. Thank you for watching.